making their way out the doors. zywoo to the challenge, and he does a wide swing. Equal for now. Afro, though, with that PT50, trying to assert the dominance towards a long position. CTs will fall back and boost.
Oh, another kill here. Exercise top mid has taken down Blame. Config will respond to 3-on-3. The smokes are in play if they want to drop them and just get the cross, but apparently getting a move on Afro. Trying to keep Farley at bay. Tap from range, but he seems aware. One smoke, where's the second? A bit of a gap on that. They've both gone deep as opposed to close. Jax had an opportunity on the cross here, but a bit strung out. Heat losing the fire early. Body's going to take one back, and from Glaive gets found out as well. It's just going to be Config. Last man standing, 1-on-2 situation. He can't hit the dogs onto the car kill. Body's going to pick it up. No plant needed. And the pistol round.
4 and just 45 seconds remaining. Config brings it into a 5-on-3, and that does shove them all in towards long. They just pretty much have to commit to this. It might even be safe territory at this stage, but they take Farley down quickly. Maybe there's a chance of a plan.
Oh, that molly is going to stall them out even more so here. Either have to brave the flames or wait it out. And as that happens, more util gets lumped their way. Another incendiary to be deployed. And this one not feeling great for Heat. Hot under the collar. It's getting hot in here. I'm sure there's a lot of references we could do, but this one quite literally. Afro, Farley down. That's the access point to the site here. 17 seconds. They can still plant. And another kill comes in. Jax looking sharp now.
He really is. And this is falling on its ass. Astralis had a 5 versus 3, but we're down to a 2-on-2 here. Jax is low. Config has the defuse kit. He's coming in from long as well, but this is a very important kill towards the bomb site. Doesn't quite connect just yet, but time is of the essence here. Blame F should have that one all day long. And now down to Jax. As you mentioned, he's looked very sharp so far, but only 30 points of health. But that's a fantastic shot towards long. Surely he can't close this one out, but he certainly does. That is
long. It's quite clear that this is territory that zywoo's been told to take, and Farley is going to get a freebie. Jocko looking the wrong way. Now they come into Config's territory. He's going to pick up his second for the round. Blame through the smoke, and 5-5 as Jax is the only man standing with 30 seconds. Aware of Zip's position, understands that somebody could be close. He's boxed in towards the tunnel. The bomb's down towards the mid doors, and he'll have to start peeling this one apart. That's the first.
He takes a lot of damage, unfortunately for him. Means he'll be spammed through the doors. Astralis tied things up at 5-5. They go back to a double. It's difficult to survive this one. He's very committed, Chad. Good job going for the drop now. He's actually timed it to perfection, but he's in an awkward spot now.
That's fine. This is actually perfect. Farley's playing this great. Initiates when he has to, drops back when he needs to, and there's Glaive being finished off. But Farley, very active across the map. Looks like he's been let off the leash the last couple of days. It's time to find some impact here, but we've seen Astralis lose around in similar circumstances already.
Well, thankfully, the bomb's not planted yet. So zywoo holds towards long. It is going to be a full retake. They've got the man advantage once again. Jax is down as well. So he was the danger man before as they go through the protocols here. Molotoving off the key positions. They've got smokes to the retakes as well. No flashes, but they're just going to set themselves up and hopefully avoid the shots of Afro here. Here comes the AT. He does miss the first shot, and it's looking quite simple now as Config absolutely decimates them there with a triple kill, all headshots, and that Blame at the double doors here. This looks like Glaive has got himself a bit of a freebie. So there it is. Body goes down and finds the bomb as well. A ton of information. Can he survive? Not quite. He does dink Afro on the fadeaway. So back to a 4-on-4. Jax very low as well. So they've got the long control, but can they do anything with it? 3 players now towards A, and Farley, he'll surely be looking for a pick. Good flashbang over.
I'm more than happy just to stall them out at this juncture, I think, Astralis.
Yeah.
Lower dark position from Config. He still has a full bag of nades, and this is where things can get a little bit sketchy. He's quite committed.
If he goes down, it's a wide open bomb site, and they are aware of the possibility of him being down there. But if he gets at least one,
that could even be the round right there.
There's 3 players incredibly low, so they haven't necessarily committed. So there's an option for Blame if they get through. I'm surprised he didn't commit off that, but Afro's still down towards long. 45 seconds. What's going to be the final call here?
This mid push from Farley, the biggest issue is the type of weapon he has. They're boxed in now. They'd have to go, well, it feels like all the way through T-spawner. They'd have to fight through. Afro is making a move up long now, and he can call the site clear, sure, but he needs to find a target. If you look at the radar, there's not a single target available.
30 seconds, and he's not sure the site's clear. It'll be difficult for them to justify going back towards Ace. He's more of a backstab play right now.
No fights. There's nothing he can take. He's not going to find anything, Henry. He needs to run.
They're going to have to commit any second at this stage, and zywoo has got the perfect position to take down low HP players. He's behind the barrel of the platform. Blame F there as well to provide covering fire, and very well handled. He got a little bit, decides to fall back, so this timing could be terrible for him.
He's still very aware that a push is possible here, right? He's been taking glances non-stop. This is not a bad angle to deal with this. They swing out, he gets the shoulder first. He knows there's another, so Astralis very aware of this default spread on the pistol. Good opening kill there from Zip, as it is going to send Jax packing all the way towards the A site here as they take this short control. They have everything they need on Glaive for an execute, right? And it's not the kills, there's only 4 of those, but he has a molly, a smoke, and a flash available. They could mid to B, they could short exec, and it looks like they're going to drop out the mid doors quite quickly on the flash here. Glaive's at the head of the pack. He has the bomb, needs to be careful, and wow, perfectly timed smoke right there. Body can't do anything at all, just needs to sit and wait. The burn, the molly will get him low, and it's just Jocko on the site alone here. We'll have to defend, can't get anything done. Zip has found both kills so far in this round, and I think that's the round done.
I think you might be right. Very well handled there from Astralis, finding that early 5 versus 4 with HEET, probing the long doors, and then the mid split comes through. 15 deaths. Does he preempt this? Oh. He absolutely does. What a magnificent performance we're having here from Afro.
This is great. He's looking very active, and this is the best map for an AWPer, somebody who's shown a bit of flair like this to work on. If he's feeling the flow of the game, we always talk about being in the zone.
Right.
Having that flow state, you're looking for the peaks, you know where the fights are coming, and oh, body!
How's he hit that?
Look at the wrist. Glaive goes down, there's a tag, sure, but things are starting to fall apart at the seams as Farley, he wants to get involved. He's smoked off, he's getting run on down here. Running stations for Farley, he's gone too. Afro, he did fall in the meantime, but they have the number advantage in the chaos. It's an all-time high right now. Heats feel like they're scrambling with the number advantage.
Stifling pressure now for Astralis. They're being overwhelmed. They'll pull a frag back, but this one has to be converted as well. Config, he'll bring it back to a 2 versus 1. He needs to clutch this round out. Up against the AWP of Jackson. Oh, he actually gets given an opportunity. Yeah, there was a chance, a freebie there. Could spot the head. And I feel like Config gets this, but apparently not. Jax will take him down, and they take...
Still have a very tidy buy here. They're actually the ones in the driver's seat, but this is Herd. Body's close. Nade in your hand. It's it. He's dead. Flames on the trade. So they want to just initiate for the mid to B.
Humbling the grenade somewhat, but this suggesting they could be heading towards B. Config with a speculative spray as well. Trying to keep these players on this side of the map, but it's towards A they head for now. Exercise actually looking for a rebuttal here. This should be a kill for Farley, but absolutely not. This is looking great. HEET have the 4 versus 3 as they look for map point now on Dust 2.
Defensive stance now from HEET. They've done enough here. Slink back into the side. They want to take space elsewhere. The flash is coming forward. Config caught off guard, and that is Jocko just knocking him out. This is a great round here from HEET for 15. The one man standing, it's Blame. When they need him, he has to step up, and it's not going to be this time. 26. Going to have to rumble them here, and one and done out immediately. They've evacuated. The information Config will be able to relay, sure, but Astralis haven't been able to capitalize on this space just yet.
Yeah, nothing they can do with it. The CT's able to pull a man over towards B as well. Body gets himself in towards Library. And it might have to be the B finish here for the Danes. They've got themselves a couple of smokes for CT spawn, of course, and the coffins, a Molotov for new boxes or first oranges, whichever way they're inclined. As the coffin smoke coming through. Exercise now will be trying to deny entrance, and he's got the dual Berettas here towards B. Can he shut them down? They bolt up towards the bomb site here. Flashbangs come through, overwhelming for him. Down to Jocko now, needs at least 1 kill here, but I dare say it's going to be another kill for Astralis. Open B bomb side, bomb to go down, and they're patrolling all the key areas here. Zipek spots a player towards Banana.
Yeah, well, the key there is killing them in the choke point. They drop the smoke, they have the Julies. They're designed exactly for munching away at that type of a push, and now they're in a lot of trouble. Afro, no armor, no util, nothing to his name. He's going to have to try and get something done from Coffins here, and he will. Yeah, he's been able to find a lot of space. Time is the biggest problem right now as Jax has gone down to the interim. Body coming through spawn, gets gooshed. He's down, just Afro now, and he's hit a couple of crispy ones, but that's going to be it. A great start from Astralis here. They're going to secure the pistol round.
Himself there, surrounded by players, needs the no-scope to connect, but being sprayed down. He gets a second bite of the cherry here. Equal conversion for now, 4 on 4. As Jax will out of the scoreboard. The CT's looking well up for this one. That's a great turnaround. It's not the cleanest, but they've managed to get themselves in a very prime position. The bomb down towards Arch. Up against Zipex and Blame F now, who are segregated. They're not together. And this is looking likely to be the first round for HEET.
Well, there it is from Jax again from this pit position. Looking hot to try a Zip. Oh, he has a bit of information as to where the bomb lies, where the enemy may be, but he's going to have to hope the fights come his way. Jocko is on the move, just clamping down, making sure he doesn't have too much freedom. That AWP, well, he might like the look of that going forward. that shot from Exercise onto Glaive at the arch side, just the awareness, right? Because he stopped to throw a flash and then comes out after throwing the flash and is ready for that type of a move. You can see Glaive trying to get the jump on him there. So it's a big shot because of the circumstances, and here they come. They want that AWP, and they're going to get it.
Yeah, strong as well. That cost Glaive valuable time, and that could be another kill here. Jax, he'll get him with the wall bang. They're trying to compensate with the double stack once again, but they've changed things up. Same result, though. 5-4 in favor of HEET. And this is looking quite nice. The old bait and switch here. Body just using the half wall, trying to find an advantage, and they have certainly got it. Wow, that's a great setup there. Just using the headshot angle, takes away all the aggro from the bottom. They swing out that AK-47. A phenomenal setup here. Zaffo, the AWP, flashbang comes round, and no commitment just yet, but there it is. Afro strikes first. Body there to back him up. The flashbang is beautiful. That's a perfectly played round.
They know they need to take space towards A right now. Glaive's going to go looking for something. It's going to be conflict to open up on a Jax who's not been doing the best of jobs over towards A by any means. Bit of a leaky boat, this A bomb site here. And now that they found this kill, all the pressure's on Exercise. They've lost the mid to B. This is a shot and a chance for Glaive. He's going to take that as well. So maybe they get the banana kill, sure, but they lose the rest of the map control because their A anchors are just not strong enough here. It's all on Exercise.
He's got a good position. Will they be aware of it, though? They'll be focusing towards the pit, so that first frag is his, no problem. If he gets another, they're in a great position, but only minimal damage inflicted towards Zipx there. It's Body and Afro on the retake now. They've got smokes, flashes, but the AWP for Afro could be problematic.
Oh, dear. The Config's just come in directly behind Body. If he continues on this check,
at least.
It's going to come down to timing here. Afro's also passed him towards short. It's just going to take Config to activate, and he's going to have both of them. They're not going to expect him to be boiler. One's gone apartments, one's gone top mid, and he hasn't had any action on either. So this is Config now to win this round. Steps around, confirms the frag onto Afro, and now just Body sticking out like it's a B split, but this is going to be a car crash. Zip is already here. He's going to have the support right now. Config has missed his lines.
Hang on. There is a chance now. Still a formidable defense here set up by Astralis. The Julies towards the well, and we'll see ZipX pick up a frag as well. It's going to be Blame F. Oh, mows them down there. Both guns striking with full effect. It's a 3 versus 1. Afro with almost no chance. With the P250, fortunately no armor, he'll have to do some incredible work. That's where I had to start, but he'll be peppered down there. So Astralis, so he'll have to look for the early kill. Brings it back to a 4-on-4. Lots of damage being inflicted here. 3-on-3, Body down to 7. And he'll be on planting the bomb. Can he avoid the spray? He certainly can. Back up from Afro now. An Exercise looking for the back stab.
He's going to have to do it all here on the HP. The other two of them looking to boost on up here towards the back of sight. Oh, if that was spotted, they're in so much trouble, but it wasn't. It wasn't. They're ahead. Afro, great kill from him. Glaive, he's gone, and now it is just Farley. That nade be well placed. It could guarantee him a kill definitely here, and he's still going to try the luck. Exercise will be calling. He's not coming through spawn. Has to be from the coffin's position, and Body's now been notified towards that. Oh, they must know that he could still be around here. Step out. There's no time for the defuse now.
Yeah, it's a nice open plant, so not much he can do with this one. Gives it a go, but Body will be 1 step ahead of him, and that's...
This is a good call.
Rigid.
If they explode right now onto A, this is a good call. The rotation point from B is still far away. Exercise caught off by the flashes. Maybe a miscomm there. That's not pretty. They're making their way into the side. They need to clear this. Shoko needed to flick around, head on a swivel. Not to be the case. They've been stalled out here. This pounce, it had legs, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Off at the knees. Everybody's gone down.
Not what you love to see if you're a HEET fan there. You could see maybe 1 step ahead.
Astralis is going to squeak this one out. Maybe 16-12. Maybe even just 16-10 at this point. Then we're going to go on to Nuke. And it's fine. And once we get to Nuke, Astralis are going to win. And the result we're all expecting is... Trying to curse it, Henry. Let me keep cursing. Let me keep cursing. My powers, I'm using them for good and evil simultaneously here. KRL's been on the phone. He said, listen, Chad, we need to win today. So I'm cursing Astralis here for the French.
Ooh, that's a stunner of a shot from Config. Taking matters into his own hands there. Another nifty boost towards the bottom of Banana. This time not on the logs, right down there at the bottom. Gave them the man advantage. It was a 5-on-3 right up until Config got stuck in there with the AK. So still the advantage for HEET. They have plenty of utility. Can't say the same for the CTs. They have 1 smoke remaining now, but
flash, pig.
Off wall and a good flashbang is going to convert into a kill towards Afro now. So presumably have to go towards A. Off angle for Glaive. And that's going to be an easy pickup, and he can drop the incendiary call for the rotations.
Yeah, just no threats here in the mid-round. HEET look real sloppy in these mid-round situations. Just getting...
Everyone. Or HEET has made their way down towards the lower bomb. So we've seen Config down here a few times. Sometimes gets everyone, sometimes gets no one. We'll see.
This is was good for Mal. Oh! Jesus, wrist breaker right there, and another one click from Config. Okay, well, sometimes he gets none, sometimes he gets them all. Definitely the latter this time round.
Yeah, that was very impressive, and he might have something else left in the can here. It's going to be a very impressive sequence. Back to a 3-on-2, though. A slight chance for HEET, but they're running out of space. They are being overwhelmed as Jack's patrolling towards the vents, trying to find any sort of point of access here. Body with the bomb on his back as well. Like we said, he was tagged up at the start, down in 44. Waiting towards single door, going to try and cross over, but Blame ready and waiting. Poise of the USP actually gets caught off. So is that going to be the bomb going down? We'll see. It's actually Jax who's there on the bomb side, not Body.
Well, Body's in towards the window now. That bomb has been spotted. He's been peppered down even lower. 6 points of health, and Jax is going to have to hit an absolute blinder here. Getting wrapped on right now from Glaive. The awareness is there for Jax, but the timing maybe not as he scooted towards the front of the site. Now his back's turned, and the Julies, they just have to land the last bullet, and they will. Body, they're trying to hightail it up the vent. The race is on, and lucky to be alive. Up the vent he slides, hopes for the aggression, but that's given time to these Heaven players, and I don't think he'll even get the plant here. Poor Body. Left with a bit of a red face there. Well handled, but you have to say.
He knows it as well as Afro encroaches on his position. Here comes the peek. Gets the dink, and that's the AK coming out on top. So advantage for HEET. Good Molotov as well. There's no rotation in from Farley, so they take a lot of damage there, but it's going to be Jocko just presenting some sort of presence there.
This is where I'm the most worried, though. The mid-rounds on Inferno, when they had number advantages, were very poor. Very, very poor. That's a nice molly there. It's going to force Farley a little bit wider on the beam. CT vent cleared as well. Exercise just going to stroll on out and take down Glaive. It's just this position of Farley they have to account for. And, well, combined, Config and Farley are going to get 3. Afro's drawn one back, but it's still a 2-on-2, and the drop off the hut will be heard into the MP9. And that's not the weapon for the job. He's going to get him out of dodge, and now it's Blame from the heavens. He has been spotted, mollied out as well. The nade, it's not bad. The kill even better. Afro has to clutch up.
He doesn't plan.
Fakes it. He wants to take the fight if he can rumble Farley somehow. There's a way into this round, but time is the biggest issue. He's going to have to clear Squeaky now. It's down the vent. They can just chase him. They can just hunt him. He has to plant. That's the only way he can
Farley
win.
can sacrifice himself, right? So he can plan, but at what cost? Farley's just going to be running in. Even if he dies, it's round over. So a plant at least. It was looking, unfortunately, doesn't pull the trigger. Wasn't quite ready for that one. And still decent positional control towards hut there. That could be important. Exercise does punish. Takes down Glaive towards upper.
Excuse me.
How did he pull that one off?
He just walked out.
Yeah, Config, I suppose, didn't catch it.
Open door and open opportunity now. They know that Farley dropped down the vent because Afro saw it. So they know that at least there is a player down towards the lower deck for now. That might help with the decision-making tree here. Flames had to turtle in towards Heaven and Hell, trying to assist Config the best he can. Body does have this secret control, and Config knows he needs to go for an aggressive maneuver. I don't know if Afro is going to be ready for this on the fade, and he is on his lonesome in Squeaky Door for now.
He seems to be somewhat ready for it, but he'll spot the boots first, and there it is. Comes out on top. This is a very key interaction now. If Farley takes down Body comfortably, they're right back into it, but he's got him for sure. Nice work. Zipex, aggressive as well, comes out on top. They are salvaging this round. It was looking like another one going in favor of HEET, but they brought it back to a 3 versus 2. Blame F, nice position towards the hut as well. The Orb, unlikely to take him down, and there it is. Actually quite a comfortable round towards the end.
Yeah, but remember, Blame has all this space. Now there's 3 eyes currently tasked with Yard. That means Zip is on his own for now. He's got 1 and done, and it's just going to drop back.
That's all you have to do. As long as you maintain the advantage, you can give them ramp control. It's not a bomb site, of course. Maybe overstepping the mark here, but Farley gets away with it. So not a problem. They've managed to bring it down to a 5-on-4. They know they've got them contained in towards the ramp room. So their option is to go back towards lobby, execute upper, or try and go enter the Lion's Den in towards the lower.
He's everywhere.
Side. He really is.
Just ramp. He's gone up Heaven. He's dropped into the side, doing a bit of a simple-esque maneuver here, just finding all the kills. Steps out. They're in the crosshair. Fire. Simple stuff from Farley here, making it look easy.
Yeah, they haven't really inflicted any damage here whatsoever. Running out of steam. HEET, as we'll see Jax left towards the hub. Doesn't look like he'll be saving this one either. Just going to see what's available to him. 7 kills so far. Would need 5 more to even get close. As we'll see him walk to his inevitable demise. There it is, Glaive for exercise, and a bit of a sneaky maneuver down towards the vents. Config, Glaive leading the charge here, but his Zipex will get dropped through the smoke. Exercise just investigating towards the lobby. Maybe a quick plan here.
The fact they've taken off the tail of this attack is pretty positive. They can turn their attention now. The only man they have to worry about is Blame towards Yard. Jocko needs to wait for the backup of his teammates here. Has been gooshed down and config. He's ready to go. Just steps out, deletes body. Exercise with the trade, and those Julies looking to get activated here. Jocko's found one on the goosh. It's Farley to find a frag as well, and back in. He'll bounce on top as it's just going to be Jocko now and Afro to get it done.
Wow.
Farley, what a menace. 21 kills for him. Really coming into his own throughout this Pro League group stage.
Absolutely true. Afro now with no chance. A great position there.
Pop, that's fantastic. Just bombarding A. Jack's on top of the hut. Oh, he doesn't have any of it in his face. And Afro and Exercise get activated after that initial exchange. You'll have heard that. The smoke will tickle the leg of Glaive.
Well, the rush has been shut down, but the round is still on. Astralis will have Farley and Glaive alive, and bear in mind, Farley's got 23 kills so far. So if they can find a couple of incisions here, you never know. Glaive spots that. Smoke coming in from main, but not his day, it seems, as Exercise will close things out.
Enough utility for a top execute.
Yeah, I guess it is working out what they're up against right now, and Afro's been given a bit of a freebie out there. Config.
Falling off a main, maybe?
I don't know. We'll have to check it out after, but either way, it's going to be a 5-on-4 with Farley down to 2 HP as well. This could be a chance for HEET to get back into this. They've got everything they need. Still with 3 smokes on the CT side as well. Exercise with the MP9, as you said, still viable towards upper, but
coming through.
They've got to barge through the smoke here now. Jack's still so aware of main entrance. No one there for now. And dropping the flashbang. I think he might have done enough here. 5 versus 3, send them packing. Zipek still towards the huts. Exercise, gets away with it. No information gathered for either party.
There's 2 players down towards B already, but they're not both focused towards this ramp position just yet. Jocko is playing behind the top of the silo on the side, and Farley might be the first to run in here. Virtue with the low HP. Jocko should have this one. Yeah, we'll finish what he started at the start of the round, and this is a fantastic sequence. 2 kills. The third will be for body there. So the 2 applying pressure. It's hot. Exercise makes the first slice. Zip. He's just gonna have to sit and watch. 1:30 on the clock of this onslaught. This is a bit like Inferno top mid. This is where HEET did their best work. Up close and personal. The secondary AWP of Jocko takes down Blame. HEET are about to tie things up.
They absolutely are. 5-on-3 for now. Body. He'll be assisted. Oh, it's a perfect flashbang. Farley just has to give up his position and fire off a few bullets just in case. And Glaive will try and sneak in towards the ramp for Jocko. He's got a surprise for him. A big green one. And that's the AWP kill towards the in-game leader of Astralis. So yeah, just 2 players remaining, Chad. They'll go down towards lower. They've got the bomb sure. It's quite a deadly duo, Config and Farley, but Body doesn't really need to stick around. He can just delay. Play spoiler as well. See whether they can even get close to a bomb plant. Farley has been incredibly good. 24 kills, but we said he was on 23 about 5 or 6 rounds ago, so certainly slowing down in terms of the pacing. Great kill for Body. This is a fantastic round. They've got 5 players alive here. They might even drop a single kill. Config will have other ideas. Gets 1 souvenir frag on the way out, but we are...
Oh, Afro. He's back on his box, Henry.
He really is.
Not back in his box, he's back on his box, and that's Config gone. A pluck. He's out of the server. It's a 4-on-5, and Afro, he loves a re-peek, and Glaive does too. Swings out, gets the kill. Warehouse control taken, but they're coming for a fight. I think Body and Jack's going to keep this push going.
Reactive play, absolutely true, Chad. And Farley, he probably gets the first one. Dinked in the process. Lovely shot from Body, but do they anticipate the second? Apparently so. Jax will have to wait at least 7 seconds here. The round still up in the air. A lot more to be done by Astralis to close this one out, but Jax, he has to be the linchpin. If he are going to stand a chance, he has to strike at the correct time. You can see Farley very aware of the prospect of a secondary CT play up.
Oh, no.
And there it is. They come out on top, 4-on-2 now.
Just the timing there from Jax. He's picked the wrong moment to move. If he'd stand stalwart there, you think he has a couple of kills, and now down towards a free open bomb site. Rotation points are not available here. Glaive coming around towards ramp. I don't even know if he'd hard clear this position. And again, timing a nightmare, but Jocko this time will get the favorable end of that one. It's Blame out hard.
Hold on.
He's going to go down as well. It's a 2-on-2 with Farley on 10 HP. Both Blame and Glaive have given over kills they shouldn't have, and there's a chance for this.
There absolutely is. It's all over the place for Astralis now.
The worst option. It's going to be straight into the AWP. He should have both here. He's spotted the toes. Oh, what a drop! What a drop! Farley's got the first. He knows where the other is right now. 28 kills. Can he make it 29? Remember the low HP. Zipex is here to bail him out. Should be dead to rights. Great work right there.
Here we go then. Who will be finding that
the opener
first kill?
again.
Yeah, it's Farley.
He only had 1 opening kill, and now in the last 2 rounds has doubled up, right? That's fantastic from him. His openers are massive, but Body, that's a heads-up play.
The AWP.
He knew he had to draw that one back. The elevation of the box, the smoke in his favor. Jocko is the one who would love to find himself a gun here. Just with a deagle, he's the ramp player, so he's in no position to go and find that. These next minute and 20 seconds for Astralis is going to be some tense moments.
They're looking a little bit frazzled as well, a little indecisive as to where they want to end up, who's throwing the smoke. It's absolutely fine. In towards T-spawn for now, but that's all a bit of a ruse. They're taking vision away from the CTs and they're heading back towards lobby. Jax will take the bait somewhat and have to be investigating the options down towards lower. Remember, it's Jocko only with the deagle, and he's the player in towards ramp now. Is he boosted or anything? Just using a pixel gap.
Fine.
Just going to try and buy it. He actually probably gets a kill off this. There it is. Config goes down. He's segregated, Chad. We talk about him being away from his teammates sometimes, and that's a freebie.
They didn't extinguish. They didn't follow him through. There was no way forward here. They have to go back and knock on the door of top site. Jax is rotated towards lower, sure. Exercises in the site. Body's here to help as well. Perfectly timed smoke here. Body with the AWP. Could be the perfect weapon for the job. Trained towards Squeaky. All three are creeping through. When they poke up the head, it's going to be whack-a-mole. Body, the first is perfect. They know now.
Could this be it, Chad? 4 versus 2. zywoo with the bomb on his back. Blame F in tow. They've got so much to do and just not enough time. 15 seconds. Can't clear absolutely everything. Exercise. Will lose his teammate in the form of Body, but here comes Jocko. That looks like a guaranteed frag, and they've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be a 2-1 victory in favor of HEET Gaming. I cannot believe I'm saying it.